Namaskar and a very good morning. Welcome to the audio cast from Kotak Securities. I'm your host and guide, Anindya Banerjee. The global risk-off trend continues. Asian equities are down. US bond yields are surging. US 10-year is at 3.71 and the 2-year is 4.12. Multi-year highs. And in fact, the 2-year is highest level since 2007, so 15 years. So the scores are rising, and at the same time, dollar rupee is being pulled higher. Or you can say that probably the speculators have tasted blood in dollar rupee after a hiatus of 2 months. The question is, will RBI intervene right at the open, or will they allow the market to express its view? Because if they allow the market to express their view, then technically at least, if you look at price action analysis, uske hisab se to 81.5 is possibly the next 81.5 se 81.60 ke beach spot levels mein is a level where the first significant resistance comes in. So will RBI allow this 50-60 paisa free move? That we have to see. But if they don't intervene at the open, that possibility remains, because market mein filhal FPI yesterday sold as per the provisional data. So at least jo supply point tha, that's not going to be there. And even the speculators who were looking to sell previously when 80 was holding out, they would not be in a position to sell. In fact, many of them will be looking to buy the dip. So playing USDINR depends on how RBI operates today. So iske liye aaj aap jab trading karoge to keep a close eye on the RBI movement. That is how the price action is responding. Of course, if you're in the exchange traded market and you don't have direct access to OTC, it's very hard to find out RBI participation on a real time basis. But if you observe the price action, उससे भी कुछ हद तक पता चल जाता है. You'll see अचानक intervention, a drop, or let's say the price is getting stuck at a particular level continuously. So those are indications. So RBI generally intervenes in two types or two kinds of ways. One is they would come and hammer the prices. So when you see a sharp drop in prices continuously. And the other one is they would stand at a particular zone of price and they will keep on supplying. So pehle situation, of course, you will see a sharp cut in the prices, like you saw. Though the other one was the example is quite exaggerated. For example, you saw in yen when Bank of Japan intervened, but Bank of Japan intervention created a far bigger volatility. Of course, I'm not saying that you will see that kind of a volatility in dollar rupee, but you are getting the point that once a central bank comes and tries to break the price, it creates a sharp drop. So like 20-30 paisa kind of a drop happens. So that's one way of RBI intervention. The other way is RBI stance. So there you will see that let's say around 80-10 or 80-20, the prices are continuously getting rejected, right? So intraday mein the bias is clearly upward. So the preference will be to look for buying opportunities. वो futures के through हो या options के through हो. That is the trade. Now, what are the support levels? 80 के आसपास on the September futures, 75, 80 is the first line of support. उसके नीचे आता है कल intraday interim low around 50-55 levels. But as I said, buy on dips is the trade. We have to just see how RBI is participating, and accordingly we can take a position. If you want to accommodate the RBI intervention in your trading strategy, then you can switch to options. क्योंकि options में क्या होता है, with a 15 paisa stop on an option premium, you can absorb even a 25-30 paisa volatility, because uska, if you buy an option with an ATM of 50%, that kind of leeway you can enjoy. Otherwise, the bias is up and the trade is to buy on dips on the dollar. Technically, 81.5, 81.60 is the next support of resistance, unless RBI creates a hard cap below that. So that is how the dollar rupee is positioned. Global markets are very conducive for further appreciation in the USD INR. Now, coming to the cross currencies may Euro INR, GBP INR is going to be under pressure. Yesterday, yen INR had a fantastic two-way volatility because of the intervention from the Ministry of Finance in Japan. आज whether the intervention continues or not, we have to see, but we will be updating you on any calls through our Telegram channel on the JPY-INR. But Euro-INR and GBP-INR are downward, but you have to keep one thing in mind, because when we are saying Euro-INR and GBP-INR is downward, we are talking about their parent currency, that is Euro-dollar and GBP-dollar is on a downtrend. बट कितना उसका इम्पैक्ट यूरो आईएनआर जीबीपी आईएनआर में आता है वो डिपेंड करता है कि यूएसडी आईएनआर कितना ऊपर जा रहा है, बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली दीज करेंसीज आर इम्पैक्टेड बाय द यूएसडी आईएनआर. सो इफ लाइक कल जो यूएसडी आईएनआर का मैसिव अपमूव था उसके कारण क्या हुआ, इन स्पाइट ऑफ द डिक्लाइन इन द यूरो डॉलर एंड पाउंड डॉलर, यूरो आईएनआर डिड नॉट फॉल और जीबीपी आईएनआर डिड नॉट फॉल, बोथ रोज बिकॉज ऑफ द rise in the USDINR. So USDINR agar gets cap touch and it doesn't go up much, then Euro-INR and GBP-INR can be a good sell candidate. So that's it, folks. This is Anindya Banerjee signing off. A fantastic day ahead.